Hi, good morning, you guys. It's Michelle, and I just got done with my walk, and I thought I'd just come to you because I didn't want to wait, put makeup on, all that stuff. I just had a message to share. So I thought I'd come live in the group and see who was there. So if you pop on, please say hello. Give me an emoji, wave, say hello, let me know you're there. And if you're watching the replay, let me know that as well. Good morning. It's Wednesday. We are making it through our week. And I was just listening on my walk to something that just resonated with me, and I thought maybe I'd just bring it to you and see what comes up for you, right? Because I've been doing a lot of work on myself this last year, so tapping into feelings and emotions and thoughts and realizing that they're just feelings and thoughts and emotions, and one doesn't exist without the other, right? You can't have a feeling or emotion without the thought. And that reminded me that we live so much of our days, so much of our existence in our heads. And there's a difference between living in your head and living in your heart. And what brought this to mind was a discussion around fear. And so when you have a fear for something, or you're scared or worried about something, it's interesting to realize that a lot of that worry is expectation or judgments for ourselves or for the others around us. And we don't often realize that because we're so used to the negative chatter, to that inner critic that wants to just kind of constantly be loud and be in there. And we don't pay attention to what's coming from our heart, because when we tune in and tap into our heart, we're learning more of who we really are at our core. And so I wanted to invite you today to just think about a time when you were fearful of something. Maybe it's, speaking in front of people, or maybe hey Jenny, hi guys, thanks for joining on. Just think of a time when you were fearful or something, or you were worried or nervous about something, and think about that for a moment. And if you're willing and you want to spend just a minute or two with me, go ahead and just, put your hand on your heart. Just get close to yourself and just ask that same question or that same fearful thought, what your heart thinks about it. And honestly, literally close your eyes and think about what your heart says, and focus in on your heart and see what comes up, because that answer is never going to be something to stress you out or make you afraid. That's when we're in our head with our ego mind kind of playing with us with our negativity or our scary thoughts, our lack and our deficit thoughts, that things are going to go wrong or things are going to not work out. And our heart will tell you, when you tap into it, it'll give you a message. It'll say, things are going to be okay. It'll say, you're going to make it through. And maybe you've heard it before, but that's when your head will fight with your heart and you'll say, no, that's not right. Right? We want to know better. We want to intellectualize ourselves out of it, when sometimes it's just that simple. It's the sincerest, most heartfelt moments of sweet talk to yourself. And it's not like they're enemies of the other. You can thank your other thoughts for showing up, because when you tap into that fear, or you tap into the knowing that it's with you, you can thank it, because it's usually bringing up something else that's deeper inside you that needs addressed. Maybe there's an emotion stuck. Maybe there's some pain or some situation in life that was bringing up that experience for you. And that's when we can tune in more to the heart and clear out that emotion, because as we store those negative energies and that emotion in our body, it will show up as other things, other physical symptoms, headaches, weight gain. It can show up as just depression or anxiety, and it doesn't have anywhere to go. So that's how it comes through. And I just wanted to invite you to maybe spend some time just tuning in, putting your hand on your heart, quieting down. And that's another thing. Like I always say, there's one more thing, right? We're so afraid of being quiet. We're so afraid of slowing down and just sitting and breathing and just sitting still. So I'd also invite you to try that today. Try sitting for a minute. Set a timer, let those thoughts roll in and out, but really put your hand on your heart, and whatever you're fearful for, whatever you're struggling with at this moment, ask your heart what it thinks and see what comes up for you, and then trust that answer, because your heart's not going to steer you wrong. And with your head, you have a choice. You have a choice whenever you're in those feelings to tap in and tune into it and change that thought, right? Reframe it. So I just wanted to bring that to you today to see what comes up, see if it's making any sense for you, if it brings up any curiosity, if it brings up any thoughts, memories, beliefs, that you want to address, and just put those in the comments below. And then take my challenge and sit for a minute today and see what happens. See if you're fidgety, and just notice. There's no blame, there's no judgment, there's no right way or wrong way. You know, we get out of being right and just get into being and see what comes up for ourselves. A whole new world opens up. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hi, Molly. I can see your comment now is focusing on what I wanted to say. Thank you for being here. Let me know how it goes. Put some comments down below and open the conversation, and we can start with that. So have a fantastic Wednesday, and I'll see you guys soon.